Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello. Do you like the music from Josh A?
Not really.
Turn it off, please. Why do you like it?
Because it's not my style.
What's your favorite music style?
I like pop music.
What is your favorite creator?
I like Nico Santos.
And yours? My favorite creator is Prince Karma. Do you know the song Nature Bridges?
No.
You like it?
It's horrible.
Turn it off. One kid who wants to play with me. What game do you play? I'm going to play Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Call of Duty? Nice. My favorite game is Call of Duty 2, but Call of Duty World War 2. And what is your favorite game, Florian?
At the moment I'm playing Clash Royale.
For real? A mobile game? Are you serious?
Yes, because I don't need an Xbox or PlayStation to have fun. I show you a little gameplay.
Clash Royale is an MMO strategy game published by Supercell and released from the age of 7. You can play it on mobile devices with Android or iOS. The control is carried out via the touchpad of the respective device. You can play it alone or in duo mode with a friend. In the game there are 13 arenas that can be managed by collecting trophies, which can be won or lost in the online combat. In every match you play, you compete against a randomly generated person in the world. Then the better one win, because each player has a deck of cards consisting of 8 cards. These cards can be common, rare, epic or legendary. In the game they are not only the cards that matter, but also how you can play with your cards and what level the cards are. The cards are also divided into buildings, troops and spells. The aim of the game is to tactically destroy the Prince's Tower and the King Tower of the opponent. But this can only be done with Elixir, which is gradually always restored as the cards are played out consumed. When there's a minute left, the double elixir sets in. That means that you have 1 minute to defeat the opponent. There may be a win, a draw or a defeat. After each match, trophies are withdrawn or edited, so you can descend on or down the arenas. In addition, you get a chest with different rarity, ones from which you get. So there are silver chests, gold chests, giant chests, magical chests, super magical chests or legendary chests.
Nice gameplay, Flo.
Thank you.
Are there some big streamers left to play this game?
Yes, Big Spin and Jonas are streaming daily, and Trimax was streaming it, but now he's playing Fortnite.
Trimax? I know this name.
Yes.
What is Fortnite?
I explain it to you.
Fortnite is a free-to-play shooter game published by Epic Games in 2017. In 2018 it became the most famous game on the planet, because everybody can play it and it makes a lot of fun. The main goal of Fortnite is to be last man alive. You start in a bus filled with 100 other players and drop down on an island. First thing you have to do is to find a weapon to defend yourself. You can find them on the ground or in chests. The weapons have different rarities, so grey is the worst and golden is the best. To defend yourself might be a bit hard, so you have the possibility to build walls, stairs, roofs and pyramids. If you're a good player, then you can use editing. This means to change the shape of the building. There are many strategies to get up high fast or defend yourself from shooting enemies. Some pretty good players are using them daily and in every round, so yeah, it's really useful. In the course of the game, a deadly storm is coming closer. This storm prevents players to stay at one point in the map, because if they don't move, they die. As I already said, Fortnite is a free-to-play game. but you can spend a lot of real money on special outfits or a battle pass. In the battle pass are more than 100 special items, pickaxes or outfits. Here are some of my outfits and pickaxes.
Ah, okay, I heard from it, but I don't like it.
I love this game.
What? I play Ego Shooter 2, but Call of Duty World War 2.
Call of what?
Call of Duty World War 2.
Okay.
Look. The studios from which the game's final stand are Sledgehammer Games and Raven. The publisher is Activision. The game was released on November 3rd, 2017. The game can be played on Xbox, PlayStation 4 and PC. There is a multiplayer and a single player mode. It's a first-person shooter. In the game itself there are different modes. There is Team Deathmatch, Domination, War, Weaponry, Free for All and Position. There's also a headquarters. On the ground of the headquarters you can open before delivery. From the supply you can pull weapons, camouflage, warriors, viziers and talismans. Before supply, you have to get to the chief of operations or to the quartermaster to pick up orders and then get supplies. But you can also unlock money and EP. On the ground of the headquarters there is also a shooting gallery, so you can train goals. You can also customize his soldier. There are various divisions and weapons. The airborne, infantry, tank, mountains, expedition, resistance, cavalry and command division. If you select a division, you can also customize uniform, helmet and face camouflage. Now you can choose a weapon. There are the categories rifle, submachine gun, light machine gun, sniper rifle and shotgun. But you have to level first to unlock weapons. There are also basic training that can create some advantages in the game. There are also score streaks like the reconnaissance plane, the hunter pilot, the flamethrower or the paratroopers. Do you like this game?
No. Why? Because in my opinion it's too much violence and blood.
Why is everybody play shooter games?
Shooter games are pretty popular right now.
I play car games, like Forza. Should I show it to you?
Yes.
That's my game. Its name is Forza Horizon 4. The game has over 700 cars from many brands like Porsche, Ferrari, BMW or Chevrolet. At first I will show you my favorites. You can see it in the background. I like these cars because they look nice, have a great sound or it's fun to drive them. Now I choose this one. It's a Volkswagen Golf R. This is the fourth game of the series. It plays in England. That's why I drive on the left side of the road. The map is a free roam map. That means you can drive wherever you want with 70 other gamers who play this game at the same time. On the map there are many races, for example street races or off-road races, and challenges. A challenge is for example a speed camera or in German a Blitzer. You need the highest speed at the camera to beat your friends. Now you can see the different perspectives to drive. At last I will show you some gameplay of my unavailable drift skills with the old Corvette from 1969 with a bit tuning at the engine. The game has a lot of more other cool features, but that's too much for this short video.
Oh my god, it's so boring.
I agree with you. I think it's nice.
Oh, it's late. Come on then, we go home.
Me too. Bye.
Bye, and let's play a kitty game.